Welcome to this video, new tactics trainer video. Let's see. We have 2000. Yeah, let's start with that. It's 2000 rated problems here. We start the first position here playing black. It looks like we should try to get the white king, right? Where is the mate? Is there a checkmate somewhere? f6 looks like it's good, yeah? f6, king g5, e5 check, king g4, bishop e6 check, king h4, rook h3 mate. This looks quite good. g5, he has to go to g4, give the check, and here we are mating him. Yeah, that's nice. Just a sequence of well-timed checks gets the white king to the mating position at the edge of the board. Okay, nice start. This position we had again and had earlier in an earlier video. Knight e5 is a solution, and knight f3, winning a piece. Okay, I'm just skipping to the next one. Okay, let's see. Wow, what kind of position is that? That looks really weird. So we are piece down, and we're attacking the king. King is completely open on d2. Yeah, okay, we can think about just capturing, of course, or various checks, but the checks, they don't like they lead to that much. Like queen, well, wait, queen g5 check, wait, is a double attack. It's just a double attack on the bishop and the king. And if we win the piece, we will win the game. Yeah, we have a ton of pawns. So why isn't queen g5 not winning? Probably it is winning. What else? King, and we just take the bishop. Yeah, it's really it's a case where it looks terribly complicated, but you just take this piece, and now we're winning. It looks like at first you think, there must be mate or what, but here we are 2 pawns up and we still have an attack. So it's a very simple solution to this. Okay. Yeah, and this we also had before. The solution is bishop e4 check, and yeah, first this check, and a mate. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, wow, now this looks like there should be some attack coming here. Knight g5 is the first move that you want to consider. Is there a direct mate? So knight g5 threatening queen h7 mate, and he has to take it. G6, there's bishop b2, and black is getting totally killed, so he has to take it. And then queen g6 looks good, intending queen h5 mate. Yeah, that's very strong. If he goes rook f6 to block on h6, we go queen h5 check, rook h6, queen e8 check, and that's it. King h7, bishop g8 check, king back, bishop f7. Yeah, this is the mate. So knight g5 is going to win. Yeah, and now we can, no, the check here does not make any sense. He can block, but as I originally had thought that this is a win. Okay, he's desperadoing the bishop, but white here is winning, of course. How exactly? King h7. Don't see a series of checks, but yeah, okay. You can play bishop f5 check g6, bishop g2, bishop b2 or something like that. Or is there a series of checks mating him? Ah, yeah, of course we can go bishop g8 check king g6 queen e8. Okay, so the next one. Oh wow, this looks very, very tricky here for white to survive. Yeah, it's a typical case where we want to check the most forcing moves. Black has a huge attack, obviously, and we need to check most violent stuff first. And here the most violent move is this, and it wins. It's a mate. Check again. Yeah, king g1, rook h1 mate, and this is also mate. So violent moves first, checks, the very forcing moves first. Very often those are the best ones, the aggressive forcing moves. Here it led to a direct checkmate, a huge attacking position for black. Okay, let's look at the next one. So black has taken on f3. So I wonder what is the problem. So rook d6 check, king to the e file, going to check on e5, he's going to the f file, and then we're taking the rook. Isn't this just winning? I don't see why not. We can check briefly the rook c7, check king e8, check there. No, there's no win, so we're just going to win the rook and that's it. Yeah, king f7, king f3 and resigns. We just won a rook. Okay, the next one. This looks is there a defense? Not really. So again, yeah, we have lots of attacking pieces and we want to check the most forcing violent moves first. Here, in fact, no, not really. I was thinking that you could argue about the right move order. But okay, queen g6, it's really possible. King takes is rook g3 mate. Yeah, it's a funny mate. Yeah, I was briefly thinking if you pull up the analysis board that you could also take on f5 first, because ef queen g6 is the same mate. But after bishop f5, black, theoretically speaking, can take on f6 and sort of try to hold on, I believe. So queen g6 is probably the best way to go. If he goes to h8, by the way, then we're going to take on f5, and queen h6 is deadly. Is this mattering really? Yeah, maybe rook takes even. Queen h6 is a mate anyway, and black has no move. Yeah, queen h6 is coming. Okay, the next one. Oh, black to move. This looks dramatic. Really, what do we want here? Yeah, ideally rook e1 mate. Yeah, this is a funny situation. The rook or queen on e1 is a checkmate, and if we see that, yeah, we probably see queen takes c4. Bang. Yeah, and knight takes, there was rook e1 mate, and here we just are tons of material up. Yeah, so if we want to look at it again, c4 here was played, and now queen c4. The big point is that this is a funny mate. Yeah, the study of checkmating patterns and motifs really helps here. The queen on g2 is really very much obstructing white's king. So queen c4 is very strong. White also has no alternative here. If he goes king here to e2, there's probably more than one way to go, but this is one of them. Yeah, at the end, netting and exchange. Maybe there's something even quicker, but this is definitely enough. Okay, next one. It's black smooth. Interesting. This oh wait, just for a moment. I'm really irritated sometimes because it looks like there are multiple ways to do it, but okay, there are some things that are not working. If we start with that, like queen c5 check, queen takes, rook takes, knight d6, oops, and we've blundered a rook. But what about rook takes f5? Yeah, with a check. Looks very problematic. After that, there is only king g1. And queen e2. What is the defense? Knight d6 check, king g6 and resigns, I guess. I don't see a defense to that. The mate on g2 is quite something. I don't see a defense. I'm sorry. I mean, isn't this just winning? And now queen e2. Not queen e4, yeah, because of knight d6 with a mega fork. But this is just a winner. Knight d6, king g6. White doesn't have a check, and that's it. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so you just needed to be precise with queen e2, not blundering into queen e4. And yeah, not blundering queen e4, allowing the fork. Okay, so the next problem. Okay, oops. So we had tons of material down in this position. I see. So is this just, is it enough? Yeah, I guess a draw is the thing that we want here. I don't really believe that black can mate. Oh wait, maybe we can mate. I don't see how though. Interesting. White is threatening queen takes d5. That's important. So we cannot play, let's say, knight g5 intending queen f3 and stuff like that. He can take d5 with check. So this is definitely not going to work. If we just want a draw, we have queen e2, I guess. Queen e2, king takes, queen h5 check, king g2, queen e2 back, king g1, queen e3 check. This is just a total, this is a perpetual, just like that. So we have a draw, but can we win? Is there a way to win? It's hard to believe, really, because we're simply out of out of bullets. Yeah, we don't have any big we don't have any pieces to get to a win. I think we just make the draw here. I don't really see anything else. Knight f4 is probably not a draw, but queen e2 is, and I don't see how to. No, we need to draw here. Everything else would be really weird. Or is there some miracle move? Well, there isn't. It is just a draw. It's just a draw. Yeah, of course, if you have a draw in hand, it's a convenient situation. You know that you can play this drawing line all the time, and you should also, in a practical game, always use the time that you have to check if there is more. Very often there is more. Yeah, sometimes there are ideas getting some sort of final piece into the attack. Yeah, where you not need to give the perpetual and can improve your attack, but here there is nothing to do. We don't have any pieces that we can bring to the battle, and we need to make the draw here. Okay, let's tackle the next position. Again, this is a position that we had before, so let's it was this solution. Now black goes back and back. Okay, I don't want to do this repeating positions or do much invest much time on them. Okay, so what is this? Interesting. That's really a funny situation. Yeah, is this? Let me check. This might be some sort of almost a positional win in a way with knight f3. Yeah, if we consider knight f3, what is white's move? Positional win. It's almost, it's a Zugzwang almost, because if white, it's white's to move. King g2 is knight e1. Oops. If you move the rook away from the d file, you just promote rook e3, d1 queen. If he goes rook somewhere else, like d5, we play knight d4, and then the pawn promotes. So he has to play pawn moves, and once he's out of pawn move, he's in Zugzwang. I can also advance the king. King g5, f4, e4, and so on. So knight f3 wins. I mean, no doubt about that. Yeah, and knight e1. Yeah, this is not that difficult, and we have the piece. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's kind of a yeah, like I said, like a positional win. It's almost a Zugzwang. We get it back on the analysis board after knight f3. He has no move. If he does something like that on the d file, we go here and then we promote. And what can he do? He can play a pawn move. Let's say something like that. And I'm just advancing with the king. It's the simplest solution. Yeah, here, 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 and something like this is a total Zugzwang. King g2 again. There's knight e1. Check, check. And here, somewhere around here, he's out of moves. Rook somewhere, knight d4, and resigns. Yeah, quite nice. A totally dominating position by the knight and the pawn. Okay. So we have this rook cornered. Funny. That's really funny. Do we... I'm slightly irritated because why isn't this winning with like normal means? Like bishop h5 and black's just toast. I really wonder. His rook is trapped. So we should win this pretty easily. But okay, maybe there is more to it. Maybe there's more to it. Weird. You know, bishop h5 is just winning. I mean, bishop h5, king f4, knight f5, and we win this piece. And at the end, we will win the endgame. There is absolutely no question there. Or is there some weird draw? And this is no 1800 or no 2000 problem. There's some weird drawing positions with a knight up. But probably overthinking this terribly. King e6 is of course also possible, but then there's rook h1 and I don't. Then I can take f6. I'm wondering. I mean, I think this should be winning, right? And now we just need to be, of course, not knight f7, allowing rook h5, but we can go somewhere else. Is it mattering very much where we go? Yeah, if we go here, we will win the f-pawn, definitely. Knight f6 and g5 coming, yeah. Yeah, this wasn't so difficult, but I was irritated nevertheless. It's just not really a tactical thing. In a way, it is something that can be calculated, but if we go back to the original position, this is just also, I mean, his rook is strapped. We will just win the rook, and this is not really, for me, a tactic, because you just see that we will win this by normal means, yeah, winning f6 and then winning the trap rook. So nothing very exciting here. However, there are some things that probably are useful to know. If we look at the analysis board here and we continue this line, yeah, this is a bit too complicated. There are some weird drawing positions where I briefly was concerned. For example, if we look at this, position, yeah, and here white has a pawn on g5. That's good, because let's say the pawn would be on h6 in this position, yeah, then this position is a draw. It's a very weird drawing position. But it's very useful to know that the white cannot win here with the pawn on h6. It's a weird fortress situation with the king in the corner. You always have stalemate defenses. It's a funny situation, but probably nothing that can happen out of this problem, this position. Okay, next one. This looks ugly, yeah. So how are we going to do this? It's one of those cases where you sort of automatically look at all kinds of checks and knight f3 and knight e2 and whatever. And well, what is he doing after that? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's very easy, yeah? But you sometimes are too much focused on violent moves, yeah, like checks and so on, and you just threaten here and it's over. Yeah, not much to look at. Just one of those things where it's so simple that you sometimes overlook it. Okay, next one. Oha. Again, we have a brave wandering king. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we should really have a mate here. But where is it? Where is it exactly? The most obvious move here is rook takes e6, at least to my mind. And then queen takes e5, but I'm not sure that I'm seeing a mate already. I'm not seeing a mate, funny enough. Maybe with bishop b1 check additionally. It looks terrible, really. Yeah, come on, this is winning, yeah. Rook c6, queen e5, check, king g6. Yeah, but how exactly are we going to win? Queen g7, he can always go to h5. Check here on h7. Okay. Before we focus too much on that, maybe there is a far simpler solution. But rook f1, king g7, I'm not sure. Yeah, rook c6 is definitely very forcing, but I don't see a mate. I'm sorry. I mean, probably I'm just totally blind as usual, but I don't see it. Rook f1, king g7. Is this winning? We are rook down already. What else is there? Check on h6. Ah, wow. Yeah. It's also, there's also bishop takes e5. It's that shouldn't be underestimated. Okay, here is it here bishop takes or queen? Here it is actually queen takes, I think. Queen takes, queen g6, king g6. Yeah, and now I think we need to insert this check on b1. The direct check on g7 after king h5. I don't. Wait, I have g4 actually. G4. Bishop f6 check. King h3. Wow. Or is there some other way to win this? Yeah, I should have calculated this beforehand. Getting lazier at the end of the video. How do I actually win here? I think it should be this check, right? This is like a matter of logic, what I tried here, but not a matter of calculation. So how is this a mate now exactly, if we look at this at the analysis board? So after this check, he only has king h6, and now as queen f4, yeah, probably. Queen g7, king h5, I'm not so sure about. Or is it a mate here as well somehow? I guess it's also a mate. Yeah, it's too much on the king, but yeah, I really was too lazy to calculate it. It's been a really long day. Okay, so at the end, a funny king hunt in the middle of the board, and I really think I should close the video and take a break here. I really wasn't seeing straight at the end. Okay, thanks for watching.